I have a little something I want to talk about, if it's cool with you.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time we finally tell the people
Uh-oh.
about our little friend.
Our little friend. Okay. Who would that little friend be?
So I'm just going to tell the whole story.
Okay.
And fill in your details as
I don't
it
even
goes
know
on.
what you're talking about, but okay.
You will.
All right.
All right. So this is a story that takes place maybe, God, over 10 years ago at this point.
Wow.
That's where it begins. Okay.
Okay. All right, let me put myself in the headspace of 10 years ago.
You get little Brett and little Josh.
Mm-hmm.
We're sitting outside of a GameStop inside of a mall.
Okay. Wow.
Yep.
We're going there.
We are number 2 in line to get the next installment of Call of Duty, which was maybe Black Ops or Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare 3.
Black Ops.
3. I think it was 3. Modern Warfare 3.
Yeah, you might be right.
No, I think it was sooner than that. It wasn't 2. But regardless.
I think it was Black Ops, dude.
Might have been Black Ops.
Are you ready for Black Ops?
Because I remember you pre-ordered the special edition, so it was either the night vision goggles for Modern Warfare 3 or it was the RC car.
It was
for
the
Black
RC
Ops.
car, so it was Black Ops.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember we walked out with our totes.
And I got the care package edition, I believe.
Yeah.
So, okay. So anyway, we're standing outside of this GameStop. We're number 2 in line. There's a man there, and he's number 1 in line.
Mm-hmm.
Super nice guy. Struck up conversation with us. Worth noting, we're 13 years old at this point.
Correct.
Right. And
yeah,
he starts showing us stuff on his phone. He's like, "Hey, you guys fans of The Walking Dead?" And then, like, I mean, think about when this happened. Like, Walking Dead was huge, and we were like, "Hell yeah, dude!" So he's like, "Check this out," and he showed us like convention pictures where he met the cast of The Walking Dead, and he was scrolling through him and Rick Grimes, him and Carl, and we were just like, "Oh, that's cool, man." And I remember he was like, "You guys like wrestling?" And we were like, "No, not really. We used to like wrestling, but not really." That's an important key of this story, but just bear with me here. So that night came and went. We talked to the guy. He was really nice. We got our big totes, as you mentioned, Josh, and we went home. Fast forward to the next installment of Call of Duty 1 year later, and we're at the midnight release. We might be number 4 in line this time.
Mm-hmm.
And who's number 1? The same guy.
Same guy.
Same guy.
Same
and he remembers
human
us.
being.
And he points at us, "Hey guys, I remember you from last year." And, you know, some banter. All's well. But then it gets weird. Because then we literally start seeing this guy everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I'm not kidding.
He means literally everywhere. In fact, most recently, like a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago, before that, February.
Yeah.
We definitely saw him in February. So we see him everywhere. I'll list a couple of examples. So again, anytime there was like a pre-release for a video game and we went, he was there. That's going to sound normal. You're like, okay, dude, he's a big fan of games. You guys are big fans of games. That makes sense. Okay. Metallica concert. He's there.
God, you're right.
Phillies game. We're from Philadelphia, by the way. He's there. Wrestling shows. Remember, I told you wrestling was really important to the story. He's there.
Yeah.
Every time we go somewhere,
The casino,
we see him.
He's there.
The casino. We're 21 plus now. We can go to casinos. Guess what? We see him there. Where else did I see him? Oh, local malls. He's doing he's running stands, booths at these like trading card or like wrestling figure convention things. He's there. Okay. And it's literally the same guy every single time. It is not anyone else. It is him.
Mm-hmm.
We've never gone up to him and said like, "Hey man, remember us?" Because that's weird, but we always see him. Yeah. And like, I'll text you when I see him. I'm like, "Dude, I just saw the guy," and you'll text me. Or if we're together, we're like, "Holy shit, it's the guy." Right.
Mm-hmm.
For the longest time, we just called him the guy and we just saw him everywhere. Here's where the story takes a dark turn.
This is the dark side of the ring, if you will.
That's right. I am now a huge wrestling fan. I was when I was a kid. I stopped for many, many years. And around 2016, when I was in college, I got back into wrestling, and I'm a big fan now. So I'm on all the wrestling subreddits. I keep up with the backstage news and whatnot. And what do you know? One day I'm on Reddit. I see the fucking guy on Reddit. I fucking shit myself. Because at this point, that means someone else in this world knows him besides us.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So I click into the post. I find out his name.
Not good, dude.
His name is Rob Feinstein or Feinstein. I'll say Feinstein. I think that's probably closest to the actual pronunciation of his last name. If you're a wrestling fan, you know exactly who this guy is. If not, buckle up. Everything I'm about to say is alleged. I don't have proof of any of it. It's all from third-party sources. I'm just repeating what I read, okay? It's all alleged. So, the part that's not alleged is Rob Feinstein was the founder of Ring of Honor Wrestling.
Yeah.
Huge wrestling promotion.
Yeah, huge.
The likes of CM Punk, Samoa Joe, big-time wrestlers all came from Ring of Honor. And if you think about it, Ring of Honor is still active today, not under operation of Rob Feinstein, but it is now owned by Tony Khan, the owner of AEW, All Elite Wrestling.
Yeah.
It is a huge promotion. Cody Rhodes was on Ring of Honor. The Young Bucks were on Ring of Honor. You know, they have a storied history, okay? Now, you might be asking, well, how long was he, operating Ring of Honor? Well, unfortunately, Rob founded Ring of Honor Wrestling and was let go from his role a mere 2 years later. And do you want to know why he was let go?
No, I know why, but I need you to tell everybody else.
Allegedly, Rob Feinstein was chatting with minors and arranged a meetup with a minor, allegedly, and went to the house of a minor, allegedly, and was caught by Dateline NBC to catch a predator, allegedly. So I'm reading all of this, allegedly, and I shit myself because I think back to when I'm 13 years old and he's showing me all of these cool things that he has on his phone, trying to entice me, maybe allegedly. So it was very alarming. It was very weird when I made the revelation that who he was. So I'll read from the WrestlePedia wiki. Here's the full story. In 2004, allegedly, Rob Feinstein met a 14-year-old boy through instant message. They made plans to meet and hang out at the boy's house. He claimed that his sister was having a party in New York and his parents were away, and he gave Feinstein his address in Chicago. When he arrived at the boy's house, he was welcomed with news cameras and drove away. Soon after, he resigned from both Ring of Honor and RF Video, and which was his video company. However, Feinstein would wind up taking back control of RF Video, but he has not been involved with Ring of Honor since. There's information here about what happened with Ring of Honor and who took over afterwards, but that's not important. What is important is apparently Feinstein has actually claimed a few months ago that this was all a plan by the new operational manager of Ring of Honor and others in the Ring of Honor front office staff to get him out of the company, allegedly.
Allegedly.
I don't know how they would organize that, but...
Allegedly, it's a freaking absolutely insane situation.
Right.
And the fact that, I don't know, he was in our sphere at a time, in hindsight, that was not good.
We were the age of the child that he allegedly...
It is not good. Yeah, it's not good.
Now, all the times we've seen him, that doesn't matter. Like we're not saying like
No,
he's
no, 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 no,
stalking
no, no,
us
no,
or
no, no.
anything.
Not
We
at all.
just happen to see him.
It's just like happenstance. Like
Right.
it's just over and over and over and over. I mean, he lives in an area of which we both, like there's crossover there. Like that's
Right.
whatever. That's just
But there's people
coincidence.
that
But
I know that I don't ever see, ever. And for me to always not even like we're looking for each other, I just see him
yeah,
and you just see him. Like there's people that I knew for years that I have friends that I was friends with for 10 plus years. I have never once seen them out in the wild and they live in the same neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like I don't see them ever.
yeah.
But for the past 10 plus years, I've been seeing this guy multiple times. It's just that the likelihood is insane.
Well, listen, dude. What do you think? Is he trying to get to us, dude?
I don't want to comment on whether or not I think he was trying to get to us, but I don't think so.
No, I genuinely do not think so either. I think I mean, you know how those midnight releases go, you know.
Right. I have respect for him. He created a promotion that I mean, he's only there for 2 years, but I mean, he's also he's done some really good interviews with some wrestlers, some legends and stuff with RF Video. So good for him. If he's listening to this, Rob, hit us up. I'd love to potentially talk about how we've run into each other thousands of times.
Yeah, it is pretty crazy. I mean, it's more than 10 at this point, right?
What times we've seen him?
Yeah, or about
Yeah.
10 around there.
Yeah, once a year maybe,
Yeah,
or
It's
multiple
like-
times a
it's
year,
just-
and
it's-
not at all.
it's just crazy.
Yeah. So
Yeah, it really is.
the other thing is like when he wrestled or was a manager or something in Ring of Honor, and his character was called the Fun Athletic Guy, and he dressed in a very, I don't know how to describe it, like a homoerotic
Very
way.
fun athletic outfit.
Right. And if you take the first letter of Fun Athletic Guy from each word, the first letter, that's what he was insinuating with that character. So, I don't know. You know, his sexual orientation does not matter to me. I don't care about that. But allegedly, he tried meeting up with a 14-year-old, which is obviously no good. I don't know if he's ever really commented on it, but I would imagine if he got like charged with anything, he wouldn't be allowed to be around kids, right?
No.
So I don't think anything ever came of it.
No, I don't think so either. Yeah,
Oh.
But that's a pretty that's a good story.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone out there has ever had a situation like that where they just see this guy. And like for years, again, he was the guy. Like
Yeah.
we would just say that.
I mean, it's gotten where it's happened so much. The last time it happened, I remember, I think we were at the casino, and we saw him. We both looked at each other, and be like, "There he is, dude."
Yep.
And then we just kept going. Like it's become such a non-event because
Right.
it's happened so many times.
Right.
Where it's like, "Oh, there he is again, dude."
And it's always like a different place too. That's the thing. Like,
It's usually never in the same place twice. Yeah.
right.
So I don't know. Pretty nuts, dude.
He gets around,
Yikes.
allegedly.
All right. Cool. Nice story. Thanks for sharing.